Hello, my friends. Are you trying to learn a new language and now you have to remember a lot of new words? Well, let me share some exciting research that could help you remember new words more effectively. In this experiment, adult learners of a new language learned new words in a context of different sentences. Some of these sentences were about themselves, like, for example, I use this dictionary to check words. And some sentences were about someone else, some abstract people. For example, he uses this dictionary to check words. The researchers also varied the emotional tone of the sentences. Some of them were positive, others were neutral, and some of them were downright gloomy. The results confirmed that emotions significantly impact memory retention. Well, hardly a surprise, we all know that emotional content is usually easier to remember than neutral. And you would think it about both positive and negative emotions. However, that's not what the results of this and some other experiments showed. Participants were far more likely to remember words framed in positive contexts than in neutral or negative ones. Surprisingly, negative sentences actually hindered the process of recalling new words. Also, participants found it way easier to remember words framed in sentences that were personally relevant to them in comparison to those sentences that were about others. Why is this? Here's possible explanation. When we hear positive statements like, I actively take exercise to keep healthy, our brain receives a boost, not just in mood, but in its capacity to lock in those new words. Positive emotions help our brain stay relaxed and open to absorbing new information. On the other hand, negative emotions, like for example in a sentence, I was bullied and cried, switch our brain into emergency mode, shifting our focus from learning to managing stress. This leaves little room for learning new vocabulary, and that's why those words tend to slip away. Also, when new words are related to our own experiences, our brain perceives them as more important. For example, in language studies with children, spelling accuracy for new words increased by 20% if the new words were in sentences that were directly related to the children's own experiences. This demonstrates how personal relevance can significantly enhance the process of vocabulary learning. So, what can we do with this knowledge? Here are some practical tips for working on your vocabulary in a new language. Number one, don't learn words in isolation. Only learn words that you encounter within a meaningful context, like in a sentence or situation. Number two, create sentences that tell your own story using the new words. Make it personal, make it about you. Number three, always frame new words in positive contexts to enhance retention. Number four, if you're a beginner and just can't make full sentences yet, visualize. Visualize scenarios involving new words that make you smile. This positive emotional connection strengthens learning. Well, my friends, that's it for today. I hope it was helpful. Happy learning, everyone, and I send you my love.